Okay, in this video, I will show you on how to use scientific calculator to evaluate the R value. Okay, I'm referring to the same example as the previous video. This example here. Okay. So for now, I'm using the fx-570 ESPLUS calculator. Okay, the first step is to insert the data into your calculator. So this is the data given to you in the question, the x and y value. So as usual, the first step is to change the mode of your calculator to the statistical mode, number 3 here. Okay. Okay, now you need to press number 2, a plus bx. Actually, a plus bx is the regression equation that you will learn in our next class. Okay, so for this correlation coefficient, please press the number 2, not number 1. Number 1 is for the variance, standard deviation, and mean value. So now press number 2. Okay, so now in your calculator, you have the column for x and y. So insert all values of x and y into your calculator. Okay, I have inserted everything into this calculator, the x and y value. Okay, next, you can clear the screen. Okay, second step is to obtain the summation values from your calculator. Okay, remember now we are finding the R value. So in calculating the value of R, we need the value of total X, total Y, total X square, total Y square, total XY, as well as the value of N. So how to get all these values in your calculator? So now press Shift. Okay, and press number 1 for stat. Okay. Okay, number 3 here for the summation value. Okay, so now you just need to get the values from this one. So first we want the x, the total x value. So total x for the number 2. So total x 373. So 373 here. Okay, and then shift again, number 1, number 3. Okay, next we want the total y, so number 4. Total y is 365. Okay. And then we want the total x square. Total x square is the number 1, 24829. Okay, repeat the same process to get the other values of the summation. Okay, total y squared is 23325. And then we want the total xy. So total xy is the number 5. So number 5, total xy is 23280. Okay, as for n value, you can get that from shift, stat, and number 4. So number 1. N is 6. Or you can just calculate the n value manually. So n refers to the number of observation. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 observations. So n is equals to 6. Okay, next step. Okay, next step is to plug in all values into the formula. Alright. Okay, so this is the formula. Okay, I think this formula will be given in your final exam, in your paper, exam paper. Okay, so please copy the formula correctly. Okay, and then substitute all values. Okay, Substitute all values from step 2 into this formula here. Okay, so you will get something like this. Next step, um, next step is to write down the final answer. So you can get the final answer from your calculator. Okay, clear your screen first. Okay, shift number 1. Okay, if for the value of variance and standard deviation, you will press number 4. Okay, but for this one, shift number 1, you need to press the number 5. 5 here is for regression for chapter 3. So number 5. So after you press the number 5, you will see this in your screen, your calculator screen. So R value is the number 3 here. 3 is for R. R here refers to the correlation coefficient. Pearson's product moment correlation coefficient. So number 3. Okay, tada. This is your R value. So you just need to copy back this value into your final answer here. Okay, as usual, please take at least 4 decimal places for your final answer. Okay, sekurang-kurangnya 4 tempat perpuluhan. Okay. Okay, so that is how to use calculator to evaluate the R value. So basically, in using calculator to evaluate R, first step, you need to insert your data into your calculator. Second step, obtain the summation values from your calculator. Okay, you need to write this part in your working solution. Okay, what is the total X, what is total Y, and so on. Okay, next step, you must show this. You must write the formula and you must show the substitution of all values into the formula. And lastly, you need to write your final answer. You can get this final answer from your calculator. So if you use your calculator to find the R value, it will save you a lot of time. Okay? Kalau you guna cara manual, okay, it is very time consuming because you need to find the xy, the x square, the y square. Okay? So please use your calculator to find the R value. Okay. And if you are using the black calculator, the 570 black calculator, you can refer to this manual here. Okay, you can follow this manual. Okay, and if you have any problem, feel free to ask me. Okay. Alright, so that's all for this video. I hope you learned something from this. So for the next part, the regression part, okay, this one, we will continue this in our next class. Alright. Okay, thank you so much. Assalamualaikum and have a nice day.